The camera pans over a tear-streaked teenage girl hiding behind crates at a farmer's market. Her mother races toward her, and behind her a flock of judgmental women in Sunday dresses close in like vultures. My ex-mother-in-law sent churchwomen to harass my daughters in public for not playing happy family with their dead father's affair babies. So I exposed her to her entire church. And let's just say she's not so welcome at Sunday service anymore. If you've ever been blamed for someone else's mess or gaslit by self-righteous people, smash that like button. Subscribe for more stories where justice doesn't just knock, it kicks the door in. After my husband died last year, you'd think things would have quieted down. Instead, they exploded. I'm 46, a single mom to two incredible daughters, 17 and 15. We've been through hell together. Betrayal, grief, and the kind of family drama you'd expect from a soap opera written by a drunk screenwriter. My ex? He died in a car accident while we were mid-divorce. Why? Because I found out he had cheated on me and had not one, but 2 kids with the affair partner. And to make it worse, she died too, leaving behind those babies. And then came the in-laws, his parents. They wanted custody of my girls, tried to move into my house, claimed it was what their son would have wanted. But their son was the reason my girls were in therapy. He shattered their image of a father. They were the ones who discovered the cheating. They were the ones blamed for it. And what did his parents do? They didn't comfort them, no. They blamed them too. It all came to a head on what should have been a beautiful day, my youngest's birthday. We were at the local farmer's market, fresh eggs, chocolate, homemade treats, just a mom trying to give her daughter a joyful, peaceful morning. I gave her some cash, told her to go wild, a little celebration before the real party later that month. Then my phone rang. She was crying, cornered by 6 older women, yelling at her, telling her she was unchristian for refusing to visit her grandparents, and that she was a bad big sister for not loving the affair babies her father had left behind. She was terrified, shaking. I grabbed my older daughter and we ran. And when I saw them, I swear I saw red. These weren't just random church ladies. I knew them. They were from my ex's old church, women I used to politely chat with over baked goods and hymns. But now, they were tearing into a child, my child. I stepped between them and my daughter, told my eldest to gather her sister's things and get to the car. Then I faced the vultures. Woman 1, you're a disgrace. A Christian wife obeys her husband's parents. Woman 2, your girls should be ashamed. They're abandoning their baby brothers. I let them have it. Every ounce of anger, every memory of tears and betrayal poured out of me. It got loud, too loud. Security stepped in. We were all asked to leave. They followed me to the car, yelling Bible verses and passive-aggressive prayers. That night, after the girls were in bed, I needed answers. I messaged someone I still knew at the church, someone sane. He apologized and spilled the tea. Apparently, my ex-MIL had posted a sob story in the church's Facebook group. According to her, we'd abandoned her. She was homeless and alone. The girls were heartless and had refused to love their brothers. I had stolen everything, including their grandsons. But here's where it got truly twisted. To hide the affair, she lied and said the other woman was our surrogate, and that I rejected the boys because they were male. Let that sink in. She turned my husband's betrayal into a tale of my cruelty. What she forgot is, I kept everything. Screenshots, emails, his confessions, the messages where his parents cheered him on during the affair, even the ones sent to my daughters after his death, where they called my girls bastards and blamed them for his demise because they exposed the truth. 2 days after he died. So the next morning, I brewed some coffee and got to work. I went to the print shop, paid extra for glossy prints, high quality, full color, photos of him and his side piece in our living room, texts that proved everything, emails where his parents demanded I give them a place to live and custody of kids that weren't even mine. And then I made binders, nice ones, the kind that look like little church hymnals. I even titled them The True Story of X's Name and Affair Partner, a Cautionary Tale. I took them to the church, quietly, before Sunday service, and placed them where the hymnals go. It didn't take long. By lunchtime, the church's Facebook page was in flames. Some comments were so vile that the pastor had to step in, but most were furious. Not at me, at them. Turns out, cheating is the one thing that church won't overlook. My ex was dubbed a fallen husband, a liar, and his mistress, let's just say Jezebel, was the nicest thing they called her. As for my ex-in-laws, the real storm hit them hard. Shamed, shunned, they left the church, quietly. No goodbye potluck, no prayer circle, just a bitter Facebook post from my ex-MIL. No one cares for the elderly anymore. My son would have taken care of us. Lady, with what? I was the breadwinner. Your son was busy playing daddy to his secret family. Turns out, the will drama was another twisted cherry on top. He told me repeatedly that our daughters were the beneficiaries. But guess what? He left everything to his parents. Except, because we were still legally married when he died, I contested it. And our girls inherited the life insurance and personal accounts. The grandparents got nothing. And the baby boys? They're with distant relatives now, people who can care for them, not people who saw them as leverage. Sometimes, justice doesn't look like a courtroom win. Sometimes, it's just the truth, undeniable and public. My girls didn't deserve to carry the shame of a man who betrayed us, so I made sure the people judging us saw the truth. All of it. If this story gave you chills, or even a little bit of satisfaction, go ahead and like the video. Comment below, what would you have done if someone blamed your child for their father's sins? And of course, subscribe for more stories where karma doesn't whisper, it screams.